help a teenager develop his talent for music in the family project. But now Brooke is keeping quiet in Shortland Street.
I did go for an ultrasound. I have a large ovarian mass.
I got a message for you from a mutual friend.
What's the message?
You and Kunjo have some unfinished business.
I said upstairs. Now, come on.
Mum.
Aunt Vasa, you must be the wicked stepmother.
I'm Sarah. Hi.
Mum, it's so good to see you.
I wish I could say the same thing.
Please, come in. This is my son, Daniel.
Hey.
I'm not staying. Ulla, get your things, now.
I don't know how much of that you just heard. I was trying to set some boundaries.
Oh, by dragging the girl around the room?
No.
I'm sorry, there's no excuse.
Please, just come in, sit down, and I'll make us a cup of something and we can talk about this properly.
There's nothing to talk about. As soon as Ulla's ready, we'll be on our way.
Well, couldn't you wait for Maxwell? He's at work, but I can call him. If Ulla's really going, he'll want to say goodbye.
He said goodbye to Ulla years ago. That should have been the end of it. Ulla, hurry up!
You did a very stupid thing betraying Kunjo and stealing his money. He's very disappointed with you.
And he sent you here for payback. I mean, he's waited long enough.
He believes that you and I can do some very good business together.
And let me guess, illegal business.
Alcohol. Highest quality, I supply you at very low cost. You repay your debt to Kunjo and help your own business. Everybody's happy.
Or else I end up in a suitcase in the harbour.
This doesn't have to get ugly. And you've done this type of business before.
Exactly why I can't do it again. I'm keeping my nose clean.
Yeah, I've been checking up on you. Your business with the Whitetails got you a suspended sentence, but, well, that is finished now and you're a model citizen once again.
And I plan on staying that way. So hop it and give my regards to Bangkok.
You don't understand how important this is.
You don't understand how stubborn I am.
I'll give you some time. Just think about it.
I don't need it. Look, you must know I'm planning to sell up and clear out. So you can tell Kunjo to take a running jump.
So, what happens now?
I'm booked in for a laparoscopy tomorrow. They'll be removing the ovary.
That soon?
And we both know what that means, don't we?
It's good they're getting onto it straight away, but that doesn't mean it's malignant.
If it is, they've probably found it too late.
Is there someone you can take with you? A support person? Well, I'm sure I could change my shift and...
No. Thank you, but I'll be fine on my own. And if anyone asks, I'm on leave, right?
I meant what I said, though. Anytime. What have you got there?
Clothes. Dad bought them for me.
Of course he did. Well, you can't take them on the plane like that. Put them in your bag.
They won't fit!
Then leave them. Come on, I'm not waiting any longer.
Can you please just wait 5 minutes?
Out of my way!
Hey, you can't talk to her like that.
Can we please just keep our voices down?
Yes, there's an idea. I can hear you from the street.
Ulla, say your goodbyes.
What's your hurry? Apart from the taxi driver blocking the garage out there, he's looking a little bit impatient.
Go and get in the car.
No, hang on. Okay, no one's going anywhere yet.
We're booked on a flight to Wellington.
When?
2 hours.
Then you've got time to sit down and have a family meeting. Hun, would you mind?
Clearing off, gladly. Dan, I'll buy you a cup of coffee.
Sweet. Please?
Yeah. Well, if you're not here when we get back, it was really nice to meet you. And I'm sorry if you haven't enjoyed yourself while you've been here, but you are welcome back anytime you like.
Thank you.
Will it hurt you to sit down?
Two weeks leave starting when?
Tomorrow.
That's impossibly short notice. Brooke, what's this about?
It's personal. And I'm sorry, but it's non-negotiable. I won't be here tomorrow. You'll have to find a locum.
Well, you've got no paid leave owing.
Then I'll take it unpaid.
Why? It's obviously urgent and you're upset. If you just tell me what this is about...
Are you all right with me taking the leave, or do I have to quit?
No, of course you don't. I'm trying to help you. If you're unwell, you could take sick leave.
I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me.
OK, is it a family thing? Problems with your mother? That would be compassionate leave. I could look into that.
I'm not asking you to look into anything. I'm taking 2 weeks unpaid leave starting tomorrow, and that's the end of it.
Brooke, I wish you'd tell me what was going on. If you're in trouble, it'll...
I'm not.
I was just talking to the Bureau about you.
Well, nothing bad, I hope.
All good. I told them you're our #1 gap filler. There could be a couple of extra shifts next week.
Oh, yes, please. I could use the money.
Oh, Brooke, I'm still waiting on that patient discharge summary. Mrs. Gilmore, she's waiting for it.
I know. You'll get it.
When?
When it's done.
I don't know if you realise how important those things are. If they're not on time, it slows everyone down.
And I'm not sure you realise how patronising you sound. Playing headmistress isn't going to make it happen any faster. Tell her I'll post it.
That woman, just when you think she might be mellowing.
Ola, go see if the taxi's still there. Tell the driver will be 2 minutes.
Hope he hasn't got the meter running.
It's a $70 fare to the airport. He was happy to wait.
You don't need to rush off. There's no room here, but I can find you a decent hotel. Maybe there's a place near the hospital that you can stay.
I want to get home to Travis. He's been worried sick about Ola.
Well, so worried that I haven't heard a peep from him the whole time she's been here.
You don't know him. The man's a saint.
Well, you'd have to be.
Want to put up with me, you mean?
And Ola. Another man's kid. It's not every guy will go the distance.
I'm very lucky. I know that.
He says if we're going, we have to go now.
And then we're going. Have you said everything you wanted to say?
Ola's welcome here. That's the main thing.
Off you go. I'm coming. Goodbye, Maxwell.
Have a safe flight.
Dad.
Come here. I'll miss you.
You too.
What was that? Didn't hear you.
I said I'll miss you too.
Okay, don't tell your mum.
You're back.
Yeah, sorry for taking off like that.
Or did you get it sorted, whatever it was?
Do you remember me telling you about my daughter?
How could I forget? I can still see the look on your face when I ripped open her birthday present.
Well, she's not the little girl who collects soft toys anymore.
You've seen her?
Yes, she landed on my doorstep the other day, and this afternoon her mother turned up to drag her home.
Hey, I got your message.
I was just telling Tracy she knows the whole story, Buster and me.
Yeah, of course.
Well, it's none of my business, really.
No, it's never stopped you having an opinion. I'm just wondering if I should have told Ola the truth when I had the chance.
How about you not being her real dad?
Well, she still thinks I walked out on her. It's probably why she's such hard work.
Yep.
Sorry, guys, but I'm gonna stay out of this one. Good luck, though, yeah?
Thanks.
You want to know what I think? Ola is not ready to hear it. If she finds out the truth now, she'll hate Vasa for lying, and it won't bring the two of you any closer. In fact, it could do the complete opposite. She could end up feeling like she has no one.
And I don't want to do that to her.
You've been great with her, you really have. Just baby steps, eh?
How could you? Now, of all times. Mum, this is no excuse for... Mum, that is no excuse and you know it. What is Dad gonna do? Oh, I know, he's a grown-up, Mum. The question is, are you? Don't you think this is a little bit desperate at your age? It would make that even more desperate. Mum?
Casey's having a bit of a meltdown.
She has run off to some gigolo in Rio. Rodrigo.
Oh, that's colourful.
No, it's disgusting. Now that they've lost all their money, she's kicking Dad to the curb.
Well, he's loaded, is he, this gigolo?
He's a dance instructor, Kieran. I ask you.
Sunshine, she'll have a flinging and be back with Nigel before you know it. I mean, she's done it before. Fazia, stop worrying about it and just let him go on with it.
But she's the only one with any income. He's back on the job market, and, I mean, you've just got to look at the guy.
No, your dad's got a few interesting strings to his bow. I'm sure he'll find something.
And Motueka? He's probably going to want to move back up here. You couldn't find him a job, could you? You wouldn't have to put him in charge of anything?
No,
you
so
could...
if Brody works out, we're fully staffed. I'm not sure how much longer we're
Score!
What's that?
Tatiana vodka. Very nice, I'm told.
Well, where'd it come from?
These guys just delivered it around back. There's a few more boxes as well. I asked for the invoice, but they said it's all free samples. Sweet or what?
Are any of these gentlemen Asian by any chance?
Yeah.
Don't open the boxes.
But it's free alcohol.
Brody, just do as you're told and don't ask questions.
Maxwell Avere, where is he?
I could just check ED now. Can I...
Just tell me where he is.
I'm sorry, I can't send you through there without
Doesn't matter.
Thought you'd be back in Wellington by now. They're close to airport again.
Where's Ulla?
What do you mean?
I was paying for her excess baggage. I turn around and she's gone. I haven't seen her since.
What, have you checked the shops out there?
Of course. The shops, the cafes, all of them, twice. I've called her cell phone. She's not answering.
No, there's no answer at my place either.
I've been there already. There's no lights on.
Well, Sarah must be at a movie.
I asked around at the airport. One of the security men saw Ulla getting into a taxi.
Okay, by herself?
I think so.
Well, that's good.
How is that good?
Okay, it means she hasn't been abducted for one thing, so calm down.
I don't understand it. She wouldn't have had enough money to get anywhere. Where is she?
Oh, moments like these make my job worthwhile.
Excuse me?
I'm Brody. Take a seat. What can I get you?
Vodka, thank you.
Vodka and...
Do you have Tatiana?
Oh, I see you're a woman of good taste. One moment, please. Boss, we have a customer asking for Tatiana, and we've got a whole box of it.
We also have several far better brands.
But she's asking for it in every way.
All right, I'll deal with it. Hi, I'm the owner of this place. I'm afraid we don't have that particular brand of vodka in stock.
Oh, are you sure?
Very. So you can tell Eddie to send his boys back to pick it up.
Maybe you should tell him yourself.
Wow. She loyal to her brand or what?
Ulla?
Hey, what's up?
Well, I did a runner at the airport. Have you seen her?
I've been at Sugar. She didn't come in there.
She hasn't tried to call you?
No.
Well, I say we look closer to the airport. She can't have got far with the change in her pocket.
Actually, she did have a bit of cash on her. A couple of $100. I gave it to her when you were leaving.
Wonderful.
Well, at least we know she can pay the taxi driver. She's not out there hitchhiking to get away from you. At least we know she won't starve.
I think I might know where she could be.
Where?
Well, those guys from the party. What were their names?
Corey and someone. Well, how will you find them?
Well, I might not, but it's worth a try.
What are you doing?
Well, Ulla was using my computer to chat to a couple of boys.
Yeah, she was all set to go party with them. Tell her I put my foot down.
So I'll check the browser history and see if she may have downloaded, like, an address or something. Oh, yeah, there is a map. 102 Harrington Crescent.
A couple of rich kids, eh?
Do you want directions?
No, thanks. I know how to get there.
I'm coming with you.
You stay here in case she turns up, okay?
Good luck.
Thanks.
Come on, Tanya. My feet are about to fall off.
Coming.
Hard shift. Had its moments. It's not helped by Brooke being even rattier than usual.
What is it with her? It's like she makes a point of getting people's backs up.
I heard she's been having a rough time lately. Maybe she's
Lately. Brooke is always a pain. You'll see.
Wendy, did you need a lift anywhere?
No, I'm right, thanks. The boys are cooking tonight. If I get home too early, I'll end up on chopping duty.
See ya.
Night. Bye, Brooke.
Night.
How you doing?
I'm fine.
You're not, though, are you?
Wish I'd never told you.
You'd be doing yourself a favour if you told a few more people. I'm sure Tanya and Maya would be much more...
Tanya, I don't give a damn about. Maya hates my guts. The feeling's mutual. If you knew the history, you'd know why. I don't want to give them or anyone else anything new to gossip about.
All right. I'm sorry I spoke.
You will be if you tell anyone that I'm sick. And you'll be out of a job, too. I'll make sure of it.
Understood. All the best for tomorrow.
Here's the Eddie Ho. I've got a special delivery for him.
here. Oh, Mr. Mitchell. What a nice surprise.
I don't want your vodka, Eddie. The rest of it's in my car. I told you I'm not interested. Stay away from my premises and stay away from my staff. Otherwise, I'll tell the police you're harassing me.
I don't think so. Let's discuss this in my office.
There's nothing to discuss.
I said, let's discuss in my office.
Are you thick or something, Eddie? I don't want you dodgy booze and I don't want to see you again.
This is not just about some alcohol, my friend.
All right, here we go.
There's a lot at stake. For you, for me. You want me to pull out my gun and wave it around? Will that make you listen to me?
You're bluffing.
Who's bluffing now? We talk in my office, yes?
Daniel told me what happened. Any luck?
Dead end. I found Corey and his mate. Cops have shut down the party already. They've all cleared off.
But was Ulla there, though?
They say she was a no-show.
Well, I've been online with Talia and she hasn't seen or heard from Ulla. She was a bit freaked to hear she's missing.
These boys, are you sure they weren't lying for her?
Trust me, they went dead onto it. They let me poke around the house anyway. She wasn't there.
Well, I hate to say it, but is it time to call the police?
I already have.
Good.
Any ideas? I'm stuck.
Are you sure she didn't catch a flight back to Wellington? I mean, she could have changed her mind and gone back to the airport to find you.
No, I thought that airline says no. If she tries to catch a later flight, they'll let us know.
Well, that's something.
You know, she could be anywhere, thanks to you trying to buy her off.
I gave her some money. I didn't tell her to use it to get away from you, did I?
Well, I wouldn't put it past you.
Oh, yes, that's right. Go on, blame me. I was waiting for it.
Come on, guys.
You know what? She didn't run away. You pushed her away.
Excuse me?
I mean, you couldn't even sit her down and talk to her, could you? You know, you had to drag her to the airport and push her on the plane.
I have to push her to do anything. It's all she responds to.
Hey, well, it's working for you so far. I mean, she's only taken off twice in 1 week.
I swear, if anything happens to her, I'll never forgive you.
Get that look off your face. I'm here to collect some takeaways. Phone order for Mackay.
Right. Shouldn't be far away. I'll just get you.
Thank you. Hey. How are you?
Oh, you know, long day.
Any news from your mum?
They said they'd call when I'm allowed to visit. Not a word yet.
You can't help worrying, can you? I remember when my dad went into rehab. It was awful. I never thought I'd end up going there myself. But you don't realise how stressful it is for people on the outside.
I am tired.
Have you thought about taking some time off? I'm sure we can work something out.
Actually, I've taken 2 weeks leave from tomorrow.
Really? Well, that's great. What will you do? Go away somewhere?
Voila.
Ta, do you want me to be a contact person for your mum? I'm happy to do it so that you can have a proper break.
No. I'm not going to go far. I just need to rest and relax.
A glass of your best Chardonnay, please, for Brooke.
You didn't have to do that.
It was worth it to see the panic in Brodie's eyes. Relax. Enjoy.
Eddie, I don't like negotiating with a gun pointed at my head.
Relax, I ain't putting it at you.
And I don't understand why you're so desperate to do business with me. What aren't you telling me?
You say you want to sell your business, get out of Ferndale, leave New Zealand.
Yeah, there's nothing left for me here.
Then we're like brothers. I want to get out too.
Go on.
One last big business deal and I go. If you help me, one time only, there's a lot of money waiting for you. Much more than some alcohol in your bar. Enough to go anywhere in the world as a rich man.
All right, I'm listening.
You have a company. Wensleydale Catering?
Yeah, I have a contractor in the hospital cafeteria.
I need a clean company with no connection to me.
To do what?
Send me the documents I need to help me import something that's waiting on a cargo ship.
Drugs.
Rice flour, almond flour.
Drugs.
All that matters to you is the big money that's waiting for you. Maybe your documents were stolen or forged by from somewhere, who knows?
Find someone else.
Kung Chao recommends you.
Too bad. No gun or no gun, I'm leaving.
No, you must do this.
Why? What happens to you if I don't?
It's an urgent matter.
Answer the question.
Another project went bad, very bad. I owe a lot of money to some very dangerous men. Do you understand?
I'm sorry, but I can't help.
They're here, from London. What do I do?
They get me. I'm a dead man.
She's nearly 14. Tall, looks older, and long black hair.
She was in a pub this afternoon asking for alcohol and complaining when they wouldn't serve her.
She what?
She told Daniel that she drinks all the time. I'm just saying, in case you want to check some of the pubs. I don't know whether or not she tried again, but she did have some money on her.
A couple $100.
Yeah, Maxwell's idea of pocket money.
Is there anything constructive you want to add, or are you just going to sit there and take pot shots at me?
Oh, thank God! Where have you been?
Sorry. Looks like we've wasted your time.
Told you, 1 of 5 cases.
Sold before bedtime. Thanks again.
Well, what have you got to say for yourself?
Okay. Before you say anything, come here. Now, want to tell us what happened?
I went to the mall.
Why?
I didn't want to go back to Wellington.
Well, it's not my favourite city either. But you have a home there and a mother who loves you. You have any idea what you put her through today?
I'm sorry.
I don't know what you thought you were going to achieve, but you're coming home with me, and that's that.
You can't make me.
Oh, can't I?
I'll just run away again when you're not there. Travis doesn't care. He won't stop me.
He does care.
About himself.
You can stop that talk right now. I'm not listening to it.
You never listen. I just want to spend time with my father. What's wrong with that?
He's not your father, for one thing.
Buster, don't.
What?
You heard. Maxwell isn't your father.
Hello, darling. You saving that seat for someone?
What's the matter? Lost your power of speech? Hello, Mother. How was rehab?
Buy me a drink, and I'll tell you all about it.
And staying with the medical theme, next today, Daniel has to think on his feet in doctors when he inadvertently puts a patient's life in danger. That's all coming up after this short break.